Hey, what's happening, everybody? Super excited to share with you for a few minutes about ketones. My name is Nick Martinez. I'm an airline pilot, been flying for the last 10 years. I was introduced to this conversation about 18 months ago. When I didn't know what a ketone was, I didn't know what ketosis was, but over the last 18 months, my mind has been blown by information about my health and how your body really works and how ketones work. So I'm gonna take the next 3 to 5 minutes just to share with you some information about what is going on inside your body when you eat and what your body is actually doing for energy. I have a couple little sidekicks here. This is Callie, my daughter, and her little cousin, my niece, Molly. Say hi. It's tough to find a moment alone around here, but here's Keto 101. When you eat food, your body is either going to burn glucose or ketones, meaning when you eat a carbohydrate or a sugar, your body breaks that down into blood sugar, and then your body processes it for energy, for fuel. Okay, the other fuel source that your body can use are ketones. Here's how you normally get into what we call ketosis, where you're in a state of burning fat for fuel. You burn through all of the glucose in your system. What this means is you're going to burn all the blood sugar, and now you're going to start converting fat to energy, fat to ketones. So this either comes from fat that you ingest or fat on your body. A lot of people love ketosis and understand ketones because of like the Atkins diet or maybe a calorie restriction diet where you're taking your calories down so low and you're getting into ketosis. Prior to our product, Keto OS, there were 2 ways to get into ketosis. Number 1 was starvation. Like literally reducing your calories so low your body burns through all the glucose. It has nothing left to do but burn your body fat. Okay, it's a diet that works, but it sucks. Here's why it's not great, because eventually your body starts to shut down, right? Your hair stops growing, your fingernails stop growing, your body doesn't stay as warm. Like it does everything it can do to load shed to conserve energy. So it reduces your metabolism. As long as you're consuming few enough calories, you will lose weight. But usually it's not the good kind of weight that you want to lose. It's muscle. Like usually you'll lose these things and not necessarily the fat, because what's happening is the fat is being blocked by any carbs that are in those calories that you're eating. The second way to get into what we call ketosis is a high-fat, low-carbohydrate diet. On a high-fat diet, you're eating lots of healthy fats like avocados, coconut oil, nuts. You're not eating carbohydrates, you're not eating breads, you're not eating pastas. If you are eating carbs, it's from vegetables, so you're eating lots of vegetables on this kind of lifestyle. It's a good lifestyle, but the challenge is unless you are perfect, unless you are like 100%, it's almost impossible to get into that state of ketosis. Can you lose weight on this diet? Absolutely. But will you always be in ketosis? Will it be easy? Will you have a ton of energy? No, it's a challenging way to live, especially in our society. There are people out there that can do it and that do very well at it, and it is healthy. In fact, if you're going to choose what direction to go in life as far as your lifestyle of eating, definitely low carb is the way to be. It's just a much better way to live instead of having all of these blood sugars, ups and downs. That's the 1-year-old. Mom is in the next room with her, but she's not happy this morning. All right, so let's talk about the third way to get into ketosis. The third way to have an elevated level of the ketones in your body, and that way is literally to drink ketones. Prove It's been around for about 1.5 years now. They launched the first ever pure therapeutic ketone product to market, and I'm gonna make one right before your eyes here. This is Keto Max, which is a great flavor. It's Maui Punch. Hopefully you've tried it by now. Let me put the top on here. Shake her up. Now here's the deal. Ketones, when your body breaks down fat, it creates what's called like beta hydroxybutyrate. There's a couple other kinds of ketones, but beta hydroxybutyrate is the one that you use for energy. And that is what is in this product. Like it's a ketone in this product. You can drink it and literally you're in ketosis right when you drink it. Bam! Just like that, I'm in ketosis. So my body's gonna absorb this drink after I drink it all. Ketones are gonna be in my body, and now I get to use those as an energy source. So prior to these products, you had to either starve yourself or go on a high-fat, low-carb diet. Now you literally can drink it. Now most people only associate the benefits of fat loss with ketosis and ketones. Here's the deal. Fat loss is like 5% of what ketones actually do. It's just like a minuscule little thing compared to the plethora of benefits that you're gonna get from having ketosis on a daily basis. So on the side of our box, it's got a really cool list. On this, it says things like fat loss, muscle preservation, fast and sustained energy, reduces brain fog, increases focus, appetite suppression, strength gain, better mood, better sleep, better digestion, and clearer skin. Oh my goodness. Let me just touch on a few of these. Ketones are insulin free. They don't require insulin to get into the cells. As a result, bam, you get instant energy. It's awesome. Like, so you'll drink this and right away you should start to feel like a little uptick. Some people, you might have to adapt a little bit to actually use ketones because you've been so long without. But ketones carry 38% more oxygen to the cells than glucose does. So boom, you're able to do more with less. Just think about holding your breath and trying to go for a run. Not very good. What if you were able to intake like pure oxygen and run at the same time? Boom, that's kind of what ketones do for you. The brain, you heard things like focus, clarity. Like the brain lights up with ketones. Research has shown that the brain prefers ketones over glucose. So a lot of people who are getting older, your brain becomes insulin resistant and it's not fueled. Right now you start to feel it with ketones. All of a sudden, woo! It's like the lights went on for some people. You're able to focus more. Things are clearer. Like you're just able to get down and pound through and get things done. Like it's this calm sense of energy when it's from the brain. Fat loss is listed on here. The reason that people lose fat is this helps to stabilize your blood sugar. If your blood sugar is not like this, you don't have as much insulin present, it's easier to lose fat. Also, if you're drinking ketones, you're more fat adapted, so you're more likely to tap into your own fat. Also, if your brain is well fed, you're not craving, so you're not thinking, oh, I'm hungry, I'm hungry, I'm hungry. You're just able to go throughout the day, so now it's easier to maintain the lifestyle that you're trying to get into. Sleep and digestion and mood. If your brain's fueled, you're happier. I have so many stories of people who are happier taking this product. It's nuts. Sleep. It's amazing how many people are now sleeping like a baby who've struggled to sleep for a long time. I was at a meeting recently and a gentleman said he never slept for more than 2 or 3 hours. He always woke up at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, never had to set an alarm. The other day he slept in. He was late to a meeting because he didn't have an alarm clock set and he was sleeping. Holy smokes, it's amazing. Better digestion, clearer skin. I've got a lot of people that had some skin challenges, whether it's acne, whether it's like blotchiness on the skin, and now it's been taken care of. The explanation for that is just ketones help the body work the way it's supposed to be. So remember, at its core, this is a fuel source. When you were a baby, you were born in ketosis. When you were breastfed, you were in ketosis. The moment that you stopped drinking breast milk and you started eating things like Cheerios and bread and all that junk, you're no longer in ketosis. So most of us haven't been in a state of burning ketones for fuel since we were babies, right? Now all of a sudden, whether it's 30, 40, 50, 60 years later, you're introducing ketones to your body. Your body's like, holy smokes, I haven't seen ketones since I was a baby 30, 40, 50 years ago. I feel so good. That's why it works. Like, that's why this is so powerful. Never before have you been able to get into this state unless you were being really, really strict on a diet. Unless you were starving yourself. Okay, now you can drink it. That is my 2 cents on why you need to drink exogenous ketones.